What's good? It's your boy Trouble T Roy. Hit Don't Get Hit Boxing Talk. Back with another one. And it goes. So it seems to me like Gervonta Tank Davis has finally ran out of room to run. I think he's caught in the corner now. I think he's running out of options, or he's just about out of options. He's at a point where I feel like he's at a point where he needs to either start fighting the guys that he's supposed to be fighting, like maybe unify the belts, fight other champions, or for what it looked like he's suggesting is that he may retire. He says he's looking into retiring next year after he fights Roach, I guess maybe somebody else. I mean, he says he wants to fight 3 times next year, or 3 times before he retires. But when has he fought? When was the last time he fought more than once in a year? Or even he's probably fought twice in a year sometime. But I mean, he talking 3 times. Who are 3 opponents that you're gonna fight? Who are 3 opponents for Tank Davis to fight? I don't see. He already says he doesn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson because he ain't done nothing in boxing. Like, he ain't done nothing for boxing or whatever he claims, which is just stupid. I mean, a multi-division champion and he ain't done nothing for boxing is crazy. But whatever, Lomachenko, it looks like that fight isn't happening. I mean, he talked about going up and fight. Well, I don't know if he even said he would fight Teofimo, but he's over here threatening Teofimo, saying that next time he sees him, he's gonna slap the shit out of him. I mean, all in all, my whole thing is, I think he's backed into a corner where he has to make big decisions now for his career if he's going to continue. I don't think people are falling for the bullshit no more. I think he's being pushed now to fight for real. Fight real fighters now. Like, fight real competition. Stop bringing people up from weights below you, or stop putting clauses on people when you fight them. All that bullshit is out the window now. Tank got a decision to make, and it sounds like he's already made his decision when he said that he's planning on retiring next year. So it's pretty sad to me. It's almost like a career wasted. I mean, entertaining fighter. I will not take that away from him. But against who? I mean, against Rolly, against Adrian Garcia, against a 30-something-year-old prospect, Frank Martin. Nah, I really think Tank Davis is being put on Front Street at this point, and honestly, I don't think he likes it. Just judging by his interview that he did with that Fight Hub after his random ass press conference for Lamont Roach, the Lamont Roach fight, he didn't seem too happy. He seemed a little bit upset. I don't think he likes the pressure. I don't think he liked the pressure of what people are starting to say about him. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, nobody asked him to fight Lamont Roach. I see people come up. Tank fans is the craziest because they will come up with excuses for anything Tank does. Talk about, yeah, you know, Tank made the fight because he's doing this good for Roach because Roach is, you know, from his, I don't know, his hometown or some shit. So he's just trying to, you know, that's why the fight is what it is, why the fight was made. It's like, but nobody asked to see that fight. Nobody's worried about where anybody's from. Real boxing fans don't care where you're from. We don't care if you're from across the street. We don't care. If it's not the fight that we asking to see, then we don't want to see it. And you want people to pay $80 for that shit? Okay. Good luck with that one. I mean, it just proves, too. Ryan was the only reason you ever seen anything over, 300,000? He was the only reason. I don't know what Frank Martin did, but I know you ain't do nothing over 5. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember what the number was for that, but it wasn't that great for you to be sitting here acting like, oh yeah, I'm the face of boxing. The closest thing to the face of boxing probably is Ryan Garcia. Outside, I mean, going towards Canelo. Canelo, Ryan Garcia, and then maybe you. Maybe. You know? But, yeah, man, I honestly think Tank he's ran out of options. I think Tank, if you're gonna keep fighting, he's gonna have to take some daring matches now. Take some daring competition now. Some real competition. Because we have never seen Tank. I don't remember the last time I actually thought that Tank had a chance of losing to an opponent. I ain't seen the 50-50 fight with Tank yet. I have never went into watching a Tank fight and being like, oh yeah. Or even a Tank fight coming up, because I don't even watch all his fights because I'm not paying for bullshit. You know, but even fights where I'm just like, okay, who I think is going to win. There's no reason to even watch the fight because you know who's going to win. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like now, what is he going to do? He going to rematch Ryan Garcia? He going to rematch Isaac Cruz? You know, because those are such big fights for us to watch again. You know, is he gonna bring somebody else up in weight after Roach? He gonna bring somebody else up from Super Feather? You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, he gonna call out anyway? Is that what's next? Is that the big fight for next year after Roach? Before he retires? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like, what are you going to do, Tank? He talking about the end of next year, so that means he must have a plan for somebody for after Lamont Roach. Especially he talk about fighting 3 more times. I don't know if this is including Lamont Roach, but if he talk about fighting 3 more times after this, who's it going to be, Tank? We don't want to see no tune-ups. Every fight that you have is a tune-up. Every Tank fight is a tune-up. Because we know exactly what's going to happen. Every fight's a tune-up. When is it going to finally be a unification? When is it finally going to be a real, actual top contender? When are we going to leave these prospects alone? I mean, when? And I mean, you talk shit about Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur Stevenson knocked out, or he beat the shit out of Lamont Roach. No, Shakur Stevenson beat Jamel Herring, who beat the shit out of Lamont Roach. Shout out to Jamel Herring. He's a good dude right there. Always love seeing him fight. You know? So, if Shakur ain't shit, but, I mean, the guy Shakur beat the dog shit out of Lamont Roach, then what are we talking about? Shakur gotta be something. Jamel Herring is a beast. You know, shout out to the Marines. Shout out to the military. Appreciate y'all. You know? Nah, man. Look, Gervonta Davis, you got some. You're out of options at this point. I don't know how much longer they can keep pushing Gervonta Davis. Like, is he the only guy left? Is he the only guy left with the PBC? Oh shit! Is he the only guy left? Man, that was we talked about this for years. We said eventually Gervonta Davis is going to have to make some. He's going to run out of options. Eventually, it's going to come a time where people are going to expect him to fight the people that we've been waiting for him to fight. You know what I'm saying? And he could be making some real money. He turned down Tevin Farmer years ago when he could have had the biggest payday of his career at that time. Turned him down because he didn't want to work with Eddie Hearn. Got offered to fight. Got offered for a fight by Turkey. Turkey said, we'll give you some money. I got money. Money ain't a thing. We just want to see you fight somebody. You know, I can't even remember who it was that Turkey wanted to see him fight, but I'm sure it would have been a good fight. And what does Tank do? Turn him sit down. He won't leave that PBC bullshit behind him. He won't leave PBC for shit. I don't know what PBC has on Tank, but PBC ain't done nothing but try to create brands out of these fighters. They didn't try to build fighters. They just tried to build fans. And literally, that's why they are where they are now. What, they got Benavidez left. Tank and Benavidez. Everybody keep thinking that Errol Spence about to make a big comeback, and Earl even said he about to make a big comeback. I mean, he did say that he wants to come back to 54 and 60, but that don't even make sense. You still ain't got a fight lined up, so what we talking about? And no, ain't nobody made an announcement that he's fighting Fundora, so people gotta stop talking about, oh yeah, he's in the gym getting ready for Fundora. I think Fundora even said he's not. I don't even know what's going on because ain't been no announcement that Errol Spence is fighting Fundora. So I'm not getting where these fans are getting their information from. You know, I think somebody even told me even Earl said nobody. I ain't said I'm fighting Fundora, so I don't know where y'all get y'all information from. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is wild, man. But yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to say. Ain't really much going on. We got some good boxing this weekend, so I'm gonna try to definitely check all that out. But yeah, man, Gervonta Tank Davis, you out of options. He backed into a corner. He got to figure out what it is he gonna do. He said he wants to fight 3 more times before he retires in 2025. At the end of 2025, he try to fight 3 more times. Who are those opponents gonna be? You already turned down Shakur. I doubt you're going up to 140 to fight anybody that we want to see. Is it going to be Ryan Garcia, Isaac Cruz? You going to bring somebody else up from 130? You going to try to make that fight with Inoue? Even though you already said Inoue's too small anyway, so I'm pretty sure that fight ain't going to ever happen, which I don't want it to happen because that'd be some dumb shit. Like, nigga, you really trying to fight a dude coming up from how many weight classes below you? Like, come on, bro. I mean, and let's not forget, this man he's a 3-division champ. And he's never unified. Not one division. Matter of fact, he's not even a 3-division champ because he wasn't a real champion at 140. So he wasn't a real champion. Mario Barrios wasn't a real champion. So I don't know, man. This is wild. But remember, this man has never unified any division that he's been a champion in. He didn't even want to be a champion at 135. You remember what he said when they first gave him that belt? He said, "I don't want this belt." He didn't even want to be a champion. So that just shows how much he even ever really wanted to fight real competition. He's a showman. He ain't no real fighter. He's a showman. He wants to make easy money. That's fine. If you want to make easy money, that's fine. But give up that belt. Let these young dogs come and get the belt. Because they're going to fight each other. From what it's looking like, Keyshawn wants smoke with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Schofield wants smoke. You know? Like, come on, man. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good shit. It's your boy Trouble T Roy. Hit Don't Get Hit Boxing Talk. Y'all be easy. Peace.